Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction, man. We got a new vid to react to. Shout out to Seven Man. The Golden State Warriors tricked the NBA. Yes, you read that correctly. The Golden State Warriors tricked the NBA. About what though? About the what? Huh? About what?
Does this look familiar to you guys?
Looks like a good shot to me.
Let's slow it down right here. This is Lester Quinones. If you aren't familiar with him, things might change very soon.
Lester
because watch this.
How do you pronounce it?
If you aren't familiar with him,
Lester Quinones. Oops.
things might change very soon. Because watch this. Here he beats the Kings defender off the ball before sidestepping into a three. But let me ask again, does this look familiar?
Jordan Poole.
Yeah, the Golden State Warriors might have done the funniest thing this offseason. Not only did they trade Jordan Poole for Chris Paul, but you were telling me they traded JP because they had JP 2.0 waiting in the wings. And if you think that's crazy, how about this play?
Yo, I'm not.
Just
Yeah, it
about
does
the
look
Jordan
similar.
Poole comparisons for a second. One thing is for certain, Lester Quinones looks like an NBA level player. Through 2 Summer League games, he's averaging 23.5 points on 56% from the field and
23.5 points per game. Damn. How many games have they played already? 56%, 59, 2.1. What? No, this can't be right. There's only like 2 games.
59% from 3, and it's the 3-point shooting that is most intriguing, because whilst the step back threes and tough shots off the dribble that he's hitting are great, it's what he does without the ball that sets him apart. I don't need to tell you guys the importance of off-ball movement as a shooter. In fact, improved off-ball movement was a huge reason for JP blossoming in the first place. But just watch this. Lester runs a give and go, but instead of cutting, he shakes the defender out of his shoes with a hezzy, and then off the catch, it's butter. These are the quick movements and decisions that we have become accustomed to seeing from Steph, Clay, and JP. This wasn't even the most impressive off-ball play from that game alone, though. Watch here. Lester attacks the paint. Arguably could have got a foul call, but it's what happens next. Instead of complaining on the ground, he gets back up, races to the corner.
Thank you. I love players like that, bro. Thank you. Oh my, I love players like that. Just don't complain. Just keep on playing. If they don't call it, they don't call it.
Before hitting a 3. That's a veteran move from a 22-year-old. In fact, in just 2 games, he has shown pretty much everything you could hope to see from a young combo guard. And if you aren't convinced by the competition he's played, well, how about cooking Keegan Murray multiple times? He has Murray 25 feet from the basket. He crosses him up, gets past him, and the most impressive part, look at the strength and body control when met with the help side defense.
You know what? This guy is nice. If he's playing like this in the regular season, I'll take him over JP any day. To me, bro, every time, alright, just from the highlights so far, the way he dribbles, his handles look better than JP's. JP don't have control of the ball, if you know what I mean. Like, he's too, he tries to get saucy with it. Like, just stop and play. He shows off them. This guy has more control. Like, you know what I mean? Like, tell me if you know what I mean.
But it gets so much better because again he has Murray on an island, and again
like he has more control of the ball. Like JP lost the ball way too many.
Do you see the dime?
He had too many turnovers this season.
Fooling 3 Kings defenders at once, and this isn't a one-off. Despite only averaging 1.3 assists per game in his last season in college, Quinones increased that to nearly 5 a game in the G League. And this is why it's worth mentioning, because these aren't just 2 good Summer League performances. There's a reason the Dubs extended an offer to Lester, and that's because he was fantastic in the G League last season. Quinones averaged 22 points, 7 boards, and 5 assists on solid efficiency, and those stats still don't come close to doing justice how dominant he was over the second half of the G League season. Over his last 14 games, he averaged 26 points, 9 boards.
Okay. 14 games, 26. Okay. Okay, this guy's nice. This guy is nice. Bro, Warriors got a future star, maybe. Maybe.
And 4 assists on good efficiency. And
In
some
the
of the
corner.
performances he had proved he's simply too good for that level, including multiple 30 and 40-point games, which for reference is not common at all.
Bro, the Warriors might actually trick the NBA.
Just to put this into perspective, when JP went back and found his mojo in the G League, he averaged 22 points and didn't have multiple 40-point games either. But getting back to Quinones, in addition to his three-point shooting, it's his size and driving ability that has so much potential.
This guy's
Watch this
saucy
play,
too.
for example. He comes off the dribble handoff, fakes the defender out before then attacking
He has more
right into the
controls of
body
a
of
ball
the defender
too.
going downhill.
Oh
Or
yeah,
how about this
bro.
move where he gets the handoff, spins back away from the defender before hezzy, and getting to the rim. In fact, this is what you'll see from Leicester that separates him from other young players. He has really
Bro,
good
the Warriors are gonna
awareness
have
of
to
where
play
his
him.
defender is
Give him
at
some
all
minutes.
times. Like on this play where he's curling off the ball and recognizes the defender overcommitting, so he simply spins out of trouble in one motion, getting straight to the rim. And if you somehow still aren't convinced by his ability to get downhill, this play should help you. Here he is grabbing the board. And can everyone say a quick prayer for number 21? Trust me, he's gonna need it. Because just take a look at what he does. Crossing him up in transition before stopping on a dime, and then the hezzy to shake him out of his shoes before getting to the rim for the and one. What makes him so dangerous as a driver is because of how good he is shooting the ball and also how much he moves. Defenders are constantly pressing up on him, and he's then able to leverage that by beating them downhill. In addition to this, he's got legitimate size at 6'5" and over 200 pounds to go along with good basketball IQ. I mean, if you want to add to the Jordan Poole comparisons, he's also got an absolutely filthy Euro step that we've already seen in Summer League, and he absolutely abused defenders with all season long in the G League. Forget about everything else for a second. Can we just acknowledge that there is no cleaner move than a Euro step to the rim, and I'm thankful the Dubs now have another consistent user of that move. Now I know what you guys are thinking. He's got a lot in common with JP. He might not be as shifty or as quick, but he's got similar traits. However, is he like JP on defense? Well, this is where the difference could be. Quinones is a legit defender. In fact, in college, he was considered a 3-and-D player and one of the best guard defenders in his conference. Just watch this clip where he tracks Murray off the ball, avoiding the screener and getting his hand in the passing lane. But most impressively is how honest he is when talking about his defense and what he brings to the team, plus can improve on.
But also going down on the other end, I feel like defensively, I feel like that's where I can work on better. They can know that I'm on the court for offense and coming down on defense and kind of playing the ball both ways. So I feel like defensively, that'll probably be my niche to start off. And like I said, it's all about just building my trust with Coach Kerr.
I mean, if you need any indication of his physical tools and overall intensity, I mentioned it before, but over the last 14 games of the G League season, he averaged nearly 9 boards a game. Those are insane numbers for a guard. But let's be honest, some of you guys are thinking to yourselves, who cares? He's only going to be the 15th man anyways. Well, if you need any reminding of just how important the 15th spot on the roster can be, think back to 2 years ago. A guy by the name of Gary Payton II had to fight for that 15th spot during Summer League, and well, the rest is kind of history.
To defend them with a smaller perimeter guy.
Oh my
Gary Payton with the flush.
And the reason I believe he could fill a similar role to GP2 is because he's a specialist. I've talked about all the things he's capable of.
Bro, these shots are looking
turn
like
into a complete NBA player, but starting right now, Lester Quinones is an NBA level 3-point shooter. If you go back to college, he shot nearly 40% from 3 2 years in a row.
40% 2 years in a
he only
row.
shot 35%, but that was on 9 attempts a game, and the difficulty of shots was ridiculous.
Damn,
There's no reason he can't improve that percentage when he's not asked to create for himself so frequently. Take this play, for example, where it's just a nice handoff. Miller gets caught on the screen, Lester sets his feet and knocks it down. I already showed you some of the elite off-ball movement, but he has a knack for popping up in the right place at the right time.
You know what?
That's all he's going to be asked to do initially. when he's getting those minutes. And is it just me, or does his skill set also have some similarities to a player the Dubs just lost in free agency? I'm obviously not talking JP, but as far as shooting, playmaking, and potential on defense, I also see some similarities between Quinones and DiVincenzo. If you did make it all the way to the end of the video, a like would be great.
You know what, bro? I'm not gonna lie. Damn, it's bright as hell.
Appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel for more, and if you want to see another potential...
Bro, this guy's different. I'm not gonna lie. The Warriors gotta play him. They got a good player. I'm calling it right now. He's gonna be, if they play him at least 15 to 20 minutes, he's gonna be big. He's gonna be bro. You know what? Bro, I've never heard of this guy. I know he's like in the G League and all that, but damn. No, this guy's nice. Warriors gotta play him. Bro, I'm happy I found this video. Golden State Warriors tricked the NBA. Yep, you guys might have just tricked us. Everyone and the NBA. Bro, shut up. Shout out to 7 Man. Till the next reaction. My goodness. Peace.